Hi everyone, welcome back to Yukikoi Melt, episode 21. So in episode 20, there wasn't really much going on other than a breakfast with the girls, plus Miharu. So Miharu got to enjoy leftovers of the hot pot that Yuki made last night. So then it came to the question about when Miharu is going to move into the dormitory with everyone else. And for Miharu was like, well, I'm kind of concerned because I'm the only guy here and everyone else is female. And then it came to the paperwork process, which Yuka is willing to do even though she got drunk in the morning again. So, anyways, pretty much everyone agrees or accepts Miharu to live in this dormitory with them, even though Shizuri and Taruhi had some concerns, and they don't want Miharu to pass out like what happened in episode 18 of this Yukikoi Melt playthrough. So anyways, now that breakfast is over and everyone is about to go to school, let's see what happens next. So if you notice, I changed the font. I installed proper fonts, so it should be more readable than episode 20. So Yunazuki-san catches up to us in the entrance hall as we are about to head out to school. So how is...
もうちょっと落ち着いてから学園に行くから先行っててって。
So how's the teacher? It's like, oh well, she needs to calm down and she'll be okay.
毎度慰め役ご苦労。
But the problem is that she just got drunk in the morning and I don't think the teacher will get sober in a short amount of time right before she gives her homeroom announcements and attendance.
と言っても話を聞いて抱きつかれてるだけだけどね。シズリンはそれで十分癒し。冬の申し子のお墨付き。ありがとう。
Okay?
では早速失礼します。
So Kanon promptly gives or glues herself to Yunazuki-san.
しょうがないな。
But Shizuri's okay with it, so... Well, you're always like this. So Yunazuki-san pats Kanon's back with a slightly troubled smile gracing her. And it feels like she spends more time being hugged than anyone else in this place. Well, maybe because Kanon encounters the cold more frequently than everyone else. When she snowboards down the mountain, she probably crashes into so much snow, like what happened in episode 1 with the snowman face over Kanon's face.
キュー。
Well, I'm not sure where to look with those two snuggling away right in front of my face.
牛、カノンさん、あったかさ補給完了です。それでは行ってきます。
So, where are you going?
これです。
This? Or like, look at this. Oh, I see. Well, I understand what she's talking about when she picks up her snowboard that's been leaning against the wall. So she plops the board down on the snow with a soft crunch and carefully clips one boot onto the bindings. So when did she even have the time to put those on? Well, I'm pretty sure the shoes kind of had them on inside the dormitory, and then when she walked out, all she had to do was strap herself to the snowboard.
昨日の夜スノボで試したい滑りを思いついたので投稿ついでに早速試してきます。
気をつけてね。
Well, be careful though. So, don't repeat what happened when you first met Miharu.
お任せあれです。しずり先輩のほかほかパワーもありますし。
よし、かのかのにさらにミッションを与えよう。
So what mission?
ほう。
ユキのこのカバンを無事に学園まで送り届けられる？
Oh, so can you carry this backpack for me then?
なるほど。重量を増やしてバランス感覚を鍛えようということですね。わかりました。乗りましょう。
So I wonder why Kanon has to carry Yuki's backpack to school. Because it kind of seems like Yuki's just lazy and doesn't want to carry it around. And then she mentions, oh, it's just to give you a more difficult trial or make your snowboarding experience more intense, more extreme. So Himeguri and I exchanged knowing glances, wordlessly agreeing not to butt in. So the ball of energy doesn't quite seem to mind anyways.
健闘を祈る。
はい、それじゃあ行ってきます。
Okay, so see you later. Hey, try not to lose control like you did last time.
もちろん、三春先輩の時のような失敗はしません。
Well, hopefully this technique is not the 1080 technique that Kanon was trying to do in the beginning. So Kanon stands up and glides away, disappearing into the forest within a matter of seconds. So she is so fast. It looks cold though.
さて、我々も行こうか。そろそろ電車の時間だ。
Well, I feel cold whenever I look at that girl, or like this girl, Usagi. Okay, so we're now on the cable car. So do you ride this thing to school every morning? So we're boarding the cable car pretty early because I insisted on dropping by my dorm before going to school.
単線だから一度乗り遅れると次は遅刻ギリギリの時間になっちゃうの。
And also, probably there's not that many riders, so that's why they don't run that many runs often.
おかげで無遅刻だよ。その分早起きしなきゃだけど。
Well, I suppose it's doing you a favor, in a sense.
鉄道作りで街に出るときはもう一本早いのに乗る。
So Yuki immediately starts heating a rice cake on the stove. We know that you were looking... Let's see, you're cooking on that yesterday too, but are you sure it's okay to use the heater that way? It's like, well, the heater belongs to the cable car, and I'm pretty sure nobody wants the riders to use this heater as a stove for anything.
ああ、昔からみんなしてるから気にしなくていい。
それどころかやけどしちゃいけないってことで車掌さんが焼く用の網を用意してくれたんだよ。
Oh, they're okay with it, and plus, the conductor even put on a cooking grill.
靴や靴下を乾かすためにバスマットとか敷いたりね。
And I wonder if the other riders will complain about the smell that's left behind. So it's starting to feel like a secret base or something in here. I look around the car to get my bearings. So with it being so early in the morning, there's no one else besides us. So do other people use this cable car at all?
農家の方や漁師の方、あとは郵便や宅配の業者にお隣さんなどが使ってるな。
So not many riders in total. So your neighbor, what do you mean?
一駅向こうの鈴原さん、寮から一番近いお隣さんがそこなの。
Okay. Well, I see. Well, the concept of neighbors is a bit different out here in the middle of nowhere. It's like, well, we do get people living close by. It's just not, they're so close like an apartment where if you leave your front door, you can see someone else's front door a few feet or even inches away. Well, actually, I'm impressed it's even running with so few customers. So how does it make a profit? Or like, is it making a profit?
ああ、週に数回コスプレパーティー会場や合コン会場としていろいろ貸し出してるみたいだからね。
Okay.
隣の県から引き横に溺れた者どもがわらわら群がってくるのだ。そしてそれを知った水見先生が大荒れに荒れる。
And once again, the teacher. Well, I can imagine that. So, teacher in her 30s going home all alone in a cable car that might still retain the smell and glow of an exciting party. And I feel tears welling in my eyes for some reason.
さて、私とユキはいつものこれだが、みんなはどうするんだい？
So I'm pretty sure what's going to happen next is that Usagi and Yuki are going to make another snow sculpture. But for Miharu, I'm pretty sure he's going to go to his dormitory to get his items. So Inaba Senpai sticks a shovel into the snow in front of me at the station. She's probably planning to shovel snow and then make a snow sculpture out of it again.
私は一旦実家に顔出してこようかな。後で差し入れするね。
わかった。岡崎くんは一旦男子寮に戻るのだったかな？
So, okay, I remember that you wanted to go to the men's dormitory, right, Okazaki-kun? Yeah, so all my items are there. So, books and school supplies, pencil, everything. So we're going to do Himeguri.
やる？
So, want to join Yuki and Usagi in clearing the snow and making snow sculptures? So Yuki beckons Himeguri with a shovel. Here you go. Well, the way you phrase that sounds like you're inviting her for a drink or a smoke. So Himeguri steals a glance at me. So I think the problem is that Yuki's eyes kind of make it sound very unwelcoming for Taruhi to join them. So she probably wants to hear my opinion as the only person who's aware of her secret. So why not? Well, as long as you don't push yourself too hard.
そうだね。久しぶりにしよっかな。最近あまり参加できてなかったし。
よし、決まりだ。というわけで、しずり。
Okay, so everyone has what they need to do, so...
はーい。
So wait, what's going on? So everyone surrounds Yuzuki-san as I stare confused and...
ぎゅーぎゅーぎゅー
So they're all hugging each other. I haven't felt so out of place in my life. So, is this how girls usually act with each other?
それじゃあ行ってくる。しずり。
いってらっしゃい。
And the two seriously look like they walked straight out of a scene in a picture book. So they're being all romantic with each other. It's like, oh, I'll see you later. Okay. Damn, I wish I had my camera here.
デバガメミハルめ。
Hey, so you're pointing the camera the wrong way. Take a picture of them, not me. So, Yuki obviously has a camera, but instead she took a picture of Miharu and his expression as opposed to Usagi and Shizuri's little romance.
いやいや、岡崎くんもちょっと落ち着こうね。
Fine.
さて我々は行くか。二人ともじゃあまた後で。
またね。
So, see you later. Yuzuki-san and I wave, seeing the others off. Well then, I guess I should be going too.
あ、それじゃあ。
So Yuzuki-san faces me and spreads out her arms. Oh yeah, you're a guy, oops. So then she exaggeratedly raises them up above her head as though praying to some god.
あ、朝早かったからちょっと眠いね。
Well, I'm just sleepy in the morning. Well, this girl must be the worst actress in the entire known universe.
眠いよ。
Well, I'm still tired. So she's even reiterating in the most unnatural way possible just how bad can a person be. Well, it seems like she's aware of it though. She lowers her hands and places them against her chest.
ごめんね。なんか流れでつい。
Oh no, it's okay. Well, damn. She must have taken this opportunity and actually hugged her over there. So things like, well, maybe I should have been the last person to give Shizuri a hug, but it didn't. It won't feel the same as the other girls, and it kind of doesn't feel right. But wouldn't that be, well, I missed the opportunity of a lifetime.
岡崎くんも。
So what's the problem? So apparently Shizuri can't think of something, and thankfully the bus comes, and Shizuri's able to. Oh, the bus is here, so better catch it before it runs off. Okay, right. See you later.
また後でね。
Okay, we'll see each other again. What a shame. I'm filled with regret for the whole bus ride to my dormitory.
ペシペシ。お、したし。ペシペシ。
Okay, so what's happening right now?
早かったね岡崎くん。ああユキ、そっちから少し押してくれないか。よかったら岡崎くんも。
Well, I only went home to pick up my books and some clothes. So is this what you wanted? So the two snow sculptures call out to me as soon as I step into the schoolyard. So doing as I'm told, I start patting down a large amount of snow with Yuki. So what are you making today? It looks like a person.
あれ、見覚えはないかい？私たちの腕もまだまだだな。
So you can't tell? Well, so things like, well, we're still making it. It's in progress and it's not recognizable yet. But once we get a little further with this, you'll see what we're making.
まだ途中だから仕方ない。
So is this someone famous? Well, let me see. So standing on top of two legs, so it's definitely a human figure of some sort. And from the build, it looks like a man. He stands stark naked in the snow, frozen in a rather unique pose that looks like a recipe for back pain. Hi everyone. So unfortunately, I had to cut the rest. So what happened was that Miharu was wondering what the sculpture is, and the sculpture resembled a man, and Miharu thought it was David, but it turns out to be Miharu himself. And it shocked him because, wait a minute, number one, I'm naked, number two, I have too much muscle, and three, you seem to emphasize my genitals too much. And it became a pretty obscene discussion about, you know, you shouldn't be stereotyping men. And you shouldn't be assuming that men love big muscles. And then it went to, well, Yuki made one for Kanon before, and she was happy with it, that she got more muscles than what she actually has. And then Yuki mentioned that, well, I did the same thing to the other females in the dormitory. And Yuki then took the conversation in the wrong direction. It's like, oh, so how about I make even more muscles for Miharu? Or the sculpture of Miharu? Give him twice the amount. Or like 100% increase. And Miharu told Yuki to stop. And it's like, well, I'll just say that the sculpture is not me. But there's already a nameplate with Miharu's name on the bottom of the sculpture. And pretty much he just left them to finish their work. Well, after a little fall from Yuki. So anyways, he's now in the classroom with Taruhi and Mitsuhashi. So let's see how it goes from here.
ああ、岡崎くん、遅かったね。
Well, you see, let's see. I ran into Inaba Senpai and Yuki at the entrance, and
おはよう。
I think it's best to keep all that a secret, because I'm pretty sure Mitsuhashi is going to take it the wrong direction as well. So if you remember from before, like episodes 4 or 3 or 5, or even 13, Mitsuhashi likes to tease Miharu And Mitsuhashi also teases Taruhi, and it makes Taruhi feel uncomfortable. So I made my way to the spot, exchange greetings, and then get an odd look from the resident. Let's see. Oh, Bunhead. So the spot is also where Mitsuhashi sits, and if you remember, it's away from the windows and closer to the heater, so it's nice and warm. And in the beginning, Miharu kept asking to switch seats with Mitsuhashi because his seat's next to the window and it's cold. So what's up, Mitsuhashi?
いや、なんか二人が親しいというか、なんかあった？
So it's quite unusual to be close to those people. So what happened? So what do you mean?
いいよ、朝も挨拶しなかったし、それ以前に今日すでに一度会ってる風だったし。
So it's quite interesting that Mitsuhashi could pick up on this.
そんなことは。
You see, damn. Well, I only need to take one look at her face to see she's already panicking. I have to do something about this. So, Taruhi panicking is going to give it away. Oh yes, so we met in the front of the station today and exchanged a few words.
そう。だから挨拶はとっくに済ませちゃってるの。
Yeah, that's how it went.
なるほど。
Well, that's good. Alright, well it seems like we successfully fooled her. So it's like, well, that was all you did and that's how you got close. That's kind of boring.
私、てっきり二人が挿入を前提としたお付き合いをしてるのかと思った。
Hey, so Mitsuhashi, just hold on right there.
そうだよ、待って。
Well, that sounds like a penetration is my ultimate goal, but I'm definitely interested in more than that.
そうじゃないよ、待って。人生の最終目標ということなら、墓入りを前提としたお付き合い？もうしっちゃかめっちゃかだよ。いやー、岡崎さん、相変わらずひめぐりちゃんは面白ですな。
So I wonder what Mitsuhashi wants from this. Like, oh, you see, I kind of like how Taruhi's all panicking, all freaked out, and well, you can always trust her to make you smile.
Huh? 超怒ってるね。
So looks like Taruhi is kind of angry right now. Well, we did tease her pretty bad, didn't we?
ひどいよ。二人して私をおもちゃにして遊んで。
Well, that's true.
二人のおもちゃ。なるほど、3P か。
And we can see that Mitsuhashi is taking this the wrong way. It's like, oh, so...
3P?
And what makes it worse is that Taruhi doesn't really know what is going on. And she's like, what's this? What's that? What are you trying to say? And that's going to provide openings for Mitsuhashi to attack Taruhi.
ごめん、わかんないよね。調子に乗りすぎて暴投した。
Well, I guess. Hey, that's the kind of knowledge any guy our age might be well versed in. But we're talking about Himeguri here, so we should be keeping our comments clean.
ひめぐりちゃんだもんね。
何を言ってるかわからないけどバカにしてるのはわかるよ。
But either way, you're making me look bad. You're making fun of me.
もう2人とも朝から日めぐりさんで遊びすぎ。しかも霜だし。
But it's not Taruhi that's making the jokes. It's Mitsuhashi that's doing it.
だってさ、気をつけなよ、岡崎くん。
And then Mitsuhashi pushes it onto Miharu. Well, you know, at this point, I'm genuinely impressed by how well you can play this part.
で、ウブな日めぐりさんを縛って大人の階段を引きずり上げていく会場はここでいいんですか？
Well, that sounds wrong. It's like, okay, so are you going to capture Himeguri and all this? Wait, come on. So isn't there even a single normal person in this class? So why is everyone seemingly okay with it? Or they're kind of agreeing with it more or less?
はあ、もういいよ。もうすぐ予定だし、席に戻る。
So Himeguri walks off with her shoulders slumped, stealing a glance at me as she does so. Well, I think I will be on my way as well. Well, thanks for the laughs, Mitsuhashi, and try not to tease Himeguri too much next time, okay?
遊んでないよ。本気だよ。
Well, I'm pretty sure Mitsuhashi is joking around still, even though she mentions that she's serious. That's even worse. So if Mitsuhashi really was serious, then we'd be in trouble. So give her a wry smile and catch up to Himeguri. So what's up?
あ、伝わった。
Oh, you noticed. Well, he gave me a pretty obviously look. So, yeah.
岡崎くんが寮に住むことになったこと、しばらく黙ってた方がいいよね。
It's like well, Mitsuhashi's already seen that we're kind of closer than before, and if you move into the winter or like the snowgirl law, then it's going to make it even more obvious to Mitsuhashi that we are close together, and that's going to open up all these jokes from Mitsuhashi. Well, I guess it's not something we should announce to everyone, but there's no reason to explicitly and hide it either. I'd rather just let it sit until people learn about it by themselves.
微妙なさじ加減だね。できるかな。
Well, I'm pretty sure most people don't mind, but Mitsuhashi's going to pick it up, even if they don't tell her. Well, I mean, I could announce it makes you feel better, but we haven't even sorted out the paperwork yet. Well, I'm pretty sure the paperwork can be sorted out quickly. So it'd be pretty embarrassing if I got rejected after telling everyone about it. Well, I'm pretty sure the chances of rejection is quite rare because pretty much everyone in the Winter Village agrees to it, and I'm sure Yuka's going to make it happen, no matter what. And I don't think the other boys mind Miharu leaving them from the men's dormitory. So it's pretty much a girls' dorm at the moment. That's one fact I'd rather keep from my classmates. So how about we keep it a secret until I officially move in, and then we can let it play out naturally after the fact.
わかった。
Okay, that works. So what's happening now? Himeguri suddenly gasps and turns around. So Mitsuhashi is looking at them from a distance. So I'm right. I know that there's something going on between Himeguri and Okazaki-san.
妙に視線を感じると思ったら、あれ、絶対何か勘違いしてる顔だよね。
Wait. Himeguri. And then there she goes. I have a terrible feeling about this. So what is Taruhi going to do to get Mitsuhashi to basically suppress Mitsuhashi. So I think she's trying to come with all these words like, well, there's nothing going on between us, but it doesn't convince Mitsuhashi at all. So how did it go?
別にただ見てただけなのに気になるってことは何かやましいことがあるんじゃないの？
Well, I see. In short, you tried to explain it, but it ended up backfiring on you.
わかりますか。
Well, I mean, it was pretty obvious.
いつもならもうちょっと早く気づけるよ。
Well, I think Taruhi is kind of dense. Well, that's one convenient excuse.
ちょろくない。
Well, you sure look like one though. So, even if you say you're not, it doesn't match how you act.
ちょろくない。
No, I'm not. Come on, just listen to me. So I play with the Himegiri for a while longer until the bell rings and stops my fun. It seems I'm not that different from Mitsuhashi in the end. So, well then, what should I do today? So I think it's after school now. Oh, so it's lunch break. But I found myself in a bit of a bind. So my standard lunch is fluffy bread for 120 yen and strawberry milk for 80 yen. And if I'm in a particularly fancy mood, I might go for the chocolate bread for 170 yen and strawberry milk for 80 yen. But I can't decide which delectable combination to go for. I've got some cash today, even after all those steamed buns I've been eating lately. But I probably should put some money aside for moving expenses. It'll make more sense to go with the cheaper option then. So the fluffy bread and the milk. Except that when he goes out into the hallway, he finds Shizuri for some reason. Huh? So I almost bump into Yuzuki-san as I exit the classroom. So she's holding a lunchbox in her hand, groaning with a troubled expression on her face. And she refrains her elegance, even with her brow furrowed. I suppose some people are just born beautiful. I love to observe her for a while longer, but I'm pushing the boundary of common decency as it is. Yuzuki-san, what's going on? Oh yeah, it's me, so you don't have to say it.
意地悪。
So as she looks beautiful, she's spouting too. Oh, so she looks beautiful when she's pouting too. So what's up? So are you looking for Himegiri?
ああ、タルちゃんにはもう渡してあるの。
Well, give her what? I flick my eyes down to the small bag clasped in her hand one more time and gasp at the realization. Let's see. As the realization hits me. Well, that wouldn't happen to be,
ああ、
So is it for me then?
うん。
Yes? Well, my mind freezes. What? Wait, no way? So does that mean that Yuzuki-san... Wait, really? For me?
みんなに は大丈夫だったんだけど、今朝岡崎くんだけには渡しそびれてて。
Well, I see. Damn. Well, that was one major misunderstanding on my part. Thank God I didn't say anything stupid. And now that I think about it, she mentioned something about giving one to Himegiri as well. So Yuzuki-san probably made some lunchboxes for everyone in the club. Ha 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 ha, yeah. Well, thank you very much.
こっちこそ忘れてて、教室まで持ってきてごめんね。
Well, then again, Shizuru was going to give a lunchbox to Taruhi, so it was just delivering 2 lunchboxes in one trip, so it wasn't really that bad. Huh? Well, I'm about to ask what's wrong with that when it suddenly hits me. So we're seriously attracting attention here. I can't feel about 10 pairs of eyes looking onto me. Well, it kind of looks like she's my girlfriend who came to lovingly deliver a special lunchbox just for me.
なんだか弟にお弁当を届けに来たおせっかいなお姉ちゃんみたいで恥ずかしいな。
Well, what's wrong with me? I've barked up the wrong tree so many times today. I feel like I'm in a forest. So that's why you were lingering in the club.
早くしないとお昼食べ始めてるかもしれないし、急いだんだけどね。
Or like why you were looking around my classroom in the hallway. So she must have got embarrassed when she got here and realized she had to actually come to my classroom. What a sweet girl.
もしかしてもうお昼買っちゃってる？
Did you buy lunch yet? No, not yet. I was actually just going to do so.
よかった間に合ったはいどうぞ。
Thanks. So I take the lunchbox, my lips curling up when I feel its weight. So are you sure it's okay?
Huh?
What I mean is, isn't it a pain in the ass to prepare lunch just for me?
だって岡崎くんも寮生じゃない。
But you know, you're part of us. You're living in the same dormitory with us, so... And part of the same club, so it makes sense. So the naturalness of her smile tells me that she's already completely accepted me into their little family. Ah, damn. Well, I'm so happy So I lift the lunchbox up to my chest in gratitude. Well, I enjoyed this then, so thanks a lot.
容器はまとめて洗っちゃうからそのまま返してくれていいからね。
Okay.
それじゃあ。
Wait, So,
何？
what else does Miharu want from Shizuri? Well, I gotta pay you back, at least for the ingredients.
お返しなんていいよ。一人分増えても似たようなものだし。それに材料費は毎週月曜日に集めてるよ。
Well, but I can't at least pay for this now.
いいよ。今週は入部記念だと思って。
So it's a present, okay? But...
座りが悪い？
Well, kind of. So the whole intention, or the whole situation feels kind of awkward. It's hard to voice my thoughts.
そっか。それじゃあお金以外のお返し何か考えておくね。
Okay, so please do.
それじゃあね。
Well, thanks again. Well, it also smells delicious. And that makes Shizuri happy. So Yuzuki-san flashes me a happy smile and walks off. Ah, so homemade lunch made by a girl. I'm the luckiest man in the world. And resist the urge to raise the lunchbox up above my head like a hero from a video game who's just found the last, or like a lost treasure. Well then, so where should I eat this lunchbox then?
よう岡崎、いいもん持ってるな。
So Yuka's here, and okay, so she's kind of envious about the lunchbox, I'm guessing. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that part to next episode. So I think Yuka's here to talk about the transfer. So gave Miharu transfer from the men's dormitory to Snowgirl where the Winter Club members live. And we'll see how the transfer process went, and I wonder what other comments Yuka will have about Miharu. Hopefully not another of her rambles about how she's single at the age of 29 and how her other friends are married with children. But anyways, with that in mind, I'll see you later.